Hey you guys, so I've always been a dreamer. My dreams, I don't know if I'm lucid dreaming or what, but most of the time my dreams are very prophetic or it serves as a message. And we all know that dreams are actually what's happening in the 5D or the spirit world. Dreams take place in parallel universes, or for example, in like the 4D, the 5D, 6D, but mostly I believe like the 5D, the fifth dimension. So usually, like when you're having dreams, you're just going to the spirit world. So it's important to pay attention to your dreams because it's showing you what's happening in the spirit world. So I had a very crazy dream uh, early this morning, and it freaked me out because I know it's real. So I wrote the dream down. I'm gonna read it to you guys, and it is what it is. I had a very intense dream this morning. In the dream, it's like something was coming, and there had been signs happening in the skies and on the earth to show that something was coming and that something had begun. I was with this black man I was with this black man who looked like he was supposed to either be my husband or protector or like a father figure. His name was Anthony. He had on a tuxedo. However, he was with a Caucasian lady who it seemed he was with or preferred to be with. It was like a wedding they had, it's like a wedding had taken place, or it was like a wedding, and they were taller than me. I was like a child to them. I looked to them as protectors. In the dream, it's like after the sky or moon did something, something broke, and all of a sudden, these young black men with locks, dressed in yellow t shirts, were after me. It's strange because at first they blended in with the crowd. It's like in the beginning, they were like security guards for a festival that was in town. They had extraterrestrial type strength, speed, and power. It was not of this world. One of them spoke to me and said, "He is looking for you. You are needed. You cannot escape. We are going to get you." Now, how does it feel to know that your daughter will be without a mother? It's like this being from another world wanted me and they worked for him. They were sent to come get me, like I was the key to something very big. I was very afraid. We were in the town of Elsto, South Carolina. The bald headed, dark skinned guy, Anthony, was trying to protect me by driving away on a bike, but the young guys kept catching up to us with very strange speed. I was so afraid. Scripture as one came towards me, but it did not work. As I quoted scripture, though, I was shown a group of Christians praising and worshiping the Most High, and it was very powerful, and it's like I needed to get to them to be protected. So after that, we escaped one of the young men that was running full speed ahead to get me. Then after that, we thought I was fine until another one came. After a while, it seemed like the guy, Anthony, took it for a joke and thought they weren't a threat. But the dream ended, and one of the guys catching up to us again, and it seemed like he was going to get me. When I woke up from the dream, I was still shaken because it felt so real. So yeah, you guys, that dream really freaked me out because it seems so real, and I know it is real because, as I mentioned, dreams are what's taking place in the spirit world. Because there's different versions of this realm. I mean, yeah, of this realm, of this world. There are parallel universes where different versions of yourself exist, but also it's just showing what's taking place in the spirit world, and the spirit world does reflect and affect this reality. Actually, the spirit world is more realer than this world. So I don't know. I just have to stay prayed up, and it's weird because when I was born with like this glowing red mark in the middle of my forehead, and my parents couldn't understand what it was, and the doctors couldn't understand what it was, and they were really freaked out by it. Like it was a glowing red mark in the middle of my forehead that I was born with when I was an infant, and my parents told me that it went away when I turned 3 months. Like literally, when I turned 3 months old, it went away. But what I want to say is, I've been really drawing closer to the Most High and renouncing all the witchcraft and stuff in my bloodline. And, I've just been really trying to like consecrate myself with the Most High and truly fast and pray. But I do feel that something is coming to this world. A lot of evil is here, and I do feel that something is coming. I felt that shift in 2022, the year 222. I just feel that something is coming, but that dream really freaked me out. But I want to believe that I'm protected by the Most High. I've had several dreams that God had his arms around me and my daughter, protecting us from the world. So I want to believe that that dream is true, that he really has his hands around me and my daughter, protecting us. But you know,